Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we made it here to the lower city. We got involved in a gang war, and we helped a Twi'lek dancer girl get hired for a job. Good for us. Today, we're going to finish exploring this cantina over here, see if there's anything to do, anyone to see. I believe Jax or Zax or some guy that works for the local crime lord is here, and perhaps they can. This guy, Zax, perhaps he can give us some leads on what we can do to meet with said local crime lord.
Kipuna, ona naitacho, kimba mulera tuana, taupa botenya gojojo piti, kava tumpa kulpa iya mokata, wanga kumbis, kimba mulera, ka kinchana kokba kon, kava tumpa kulpa iya botenya, ka chichona ita odunga, tau kum justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa, bojawa na chikni. Bamul slimo poda na wanga kombis. Mulira vest. Rundi hautonga tonkimba nan konkek. Wana kumbis, chimpa ya mul, kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulira vest.
Uh, Gurney said I should speak to you about the Rekul serum.
Chibeduanani bobo, Tongnabung Shanungang, Muchititoaki, Chijaku,
So why does Davik want the serum?
Paris Manaris, Tongjonea Hakonon, Mulera Yonunaze, Chichin Wibiduanai Tawish, Muline Momoni, Ubana Tula Boda, Yamijusa. Ayo honopis tuulaji yokaku.
This is America. Um, yeah, I actually don't have the serum, but if I do get it, I'll consider this.
Labuda na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi.
So you work for Davik?
Chiyoka kolmolera. Yin kunjo pesha. Nova muleraji. Jariyo torang chi aitatia. Pulauna chimek. Bamulera slimo anga kubiskin.
So Davik posts bounties in a government office? Is that legal? A crime lord wouldn't do anything illegal. I mean, you don't try to hide the fact that Davin has you on his payroll.
Kachicho naita odunga. Taukum justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Bojawa na chikni. Bamul slimo poda na wanga kumbis. Mulira vest. Chibeduanani bobo. Tongnabung shanungang. Muchititoaki chijaku.
I need some information.
Labuda na rinkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi.
Paying for information? Can I get a discount?
Kachicho naita odunga. Taukum justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Moga
And I sure am glad I'm putting all of my skill points into Persuade. It's working out very good for me so far.
Wanga kumbis. Mulira vest. Tulpada vunkoja gandoda naga chuchut. Kawana buta. Awiyat tagwa tankidora. Chilo murabini bobo. Wonga kumbistan. Bamulera. Tonga itoan jiji yumalitpa. Agin kotu.
Tell me about these bounties. You said there's legal and otherwise?
Paris manaris. Tongjonea hakonon. Mulera yonunaze. Jijing wibidwana itawish muline bomoni. Ubana tula boda yami jusa. Ayo honopis tuulaji yokaku.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tunirannanu prattatunkyo searcha toma. Tavavui pamulji kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken kolnova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes chimpala muli. Tunirannanu prattatunko.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Yeah, calm down, man.
Taukum justak mike grabilmogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandota naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boyawa na chikni. Vamul slimo poda na wanga kumbis. Muliravest.
So how do I collect the credits for these contracts?
Labuda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuunkavi.
So give me some more details.
Rundi hautunga tonkimba nankungek. Wana kumbes chimpayamul kununkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes.
Tell me more about this assassin Selvin. Haven't heard of them before.
Kachicho naita hautunga. Taukum justak mike grabilmogo. Tulpada vunkoja gandota naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boyawa na chikni. Vamul slimo poda na wanga kumbis. Muliravest. Kipona. Ona na kacho. Kimba muliratwana. Taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kavadumpa kulpa hiya mokata. Wanga kumbis. Kimba mulira. Kakinchana kokba kon. Kavadumpa kulpa hiya botenya. Tunirannanu prattatunkyo. Searcha toma. Kavavui pamulji kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken kolnova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes chimpala muli. Tunirannanu prattatunko.
Did you ever find out who hired her to kill them?
Tunirannanu prattatunkyo. Searcha toma. Kavavui pamulji kumana.
The Organa
Kinkon
family.
shashikin.
I wonder if that's related to the Organas from the actual, like, original trilogy.
Chimpalamuli, Tuneranano Puatadunko, Chioka Colmolera, King Conjo Peshak, Nova Muleraji, Cherion Toranchi, Aitatia, Pulauna Chinek, Babulera Slimoanga Kubis, King Tava Pudo. Tuneranano Pratadunko, Searcha, Joapanki.
Probably go after her. I don't think I'm gonna go after the any of Davik's contracts.
Rundi Hautonga Tonkin.
Tell me more about Bendick Starkiller.
Tuneranano Pratatunkyo, Searcha Toma. Kavavui Pamulji, Kumana, Kinkon Shashikin, Neken Kolnova Mulera Jekun, Wama Kumbes, Chimpala Muli, Tuneranano Puatadunko, Taris Manaris, Tonjonea Hakono, Mulera Yonunaze, Jijing Wibidwana Itawish, Muline Bomoni, Ubana Tula Boda, Yami Jusa. Ayo honopis, Tuulaji Yokaku, Kava Dumpa Kurpi Yamokapata, Shiskami Cho, Yinkin Konobamure, Rachikum Tognabung Shanunjang Kavavulpa Murjik Humana.
I don't know if I'm here to debate about the... What's the word that I'm looking for here? The morality of death matches. It's probably... Death matches are probably pretty bad. I don't know if I'm going to collect on this one. I probably will. Tell me more about Matrix. You said he used to work for Davik. What does he do?
Taukum justak Mike Grabilmoga. Tulpada Vunquaya Gandota Naga Chuchut. Moga Shampumpa. Boyawana Chikni. Vamul Slimo Podanawanga Kumbis. Mulirades. Rundi Hautunga Tonkimbadang Kunkek. Wana Kumbis. Chimpayamui. Kununkabi.
Doesn't the government protect them? Like, witness protection? Isn't that a thing? Alright, I guess I'll be going now. I'm not paying him $100 for him to give me information that I can probably just figure out by wandering around aimlessly. I don't think I'm going to do any of Davik's bounties. But maybe I will. So we now have information about all these bounties. I'll probably absolutely do this one. I don't know if I'm going to do Bendex. I mean, I probably will. This one I won't do, and these two I probably won't do. Hello.
Kuyami juz chikata na patogaya hulki gokogala jiji. Gawanabot.
Okay, does anyone here have, like, an actual name?
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Kuyami juski chika nai. Tong patoga smaktilia. Dabi yubong kuki pangpa. Tong ituamaji human acting ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu konchi. Jiska soki kupa bona na chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Kiyokaku. Kimba muli rap wanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Ubabaska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska soki kupa bona na chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa! Kimba muli rap wanaji. Kaba volpa mulji gumaya.
You got a Wookiee and a Twi'lek. Let's go talk to him.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Twi'lek speaking basic. Oh, that's pretty unusual.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
So how do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
So I want to ask some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Tell me more about Davik.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange.
Sounds like we need to get our hands on that ship, but first we gotta find a Bastila. Tell me more about the Lower City gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Why did Brezhik leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the Lower City is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Tell me about Calo Nord. That guy seemed cool. I like cool people.
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Alright, thanks for the information. Good luck with your existence.
You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Alright, goodbye. Anybody else have a real name, or are they all... you have a real name. Hello, Jagacha?
Uchua penki, tong itwama ji, human ak ikatune, chi ita kanki, chana kilikon, chiwak aita kanki.
I just want to ask some questions.
Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo, Tonkin Ba, Noku Nexag,
What are you?
Ki Mulira Kun King, Tong Hitwama Ak Inkotune,
Can you tell me more about your homeworld? I have never seen your kind before.
Topa na Ota Vokasa, Pampa Ki Mulira Kun King, Changwapa Chinyo, Shangwi Chama Ucha, Wish Uyong Kun,
I notice your other head doesn't say much.
Kimba no Konik Dota, Patisa, Patisa.
What planet are you from?
Patoga yakuli ko kala Gigi. Tingkuin ko ka. Tong hit wana G sabkat agi inko tune. Chuna muli ra. Tong pa nong kunek abog. Siya. Tingkuin ko ka. Patoga yakuli ko kala Gigi.
Huh. What do you know about terrorists? Anything useful?
Uba baska dwana chicho pamuska. Kimba ni chalora kun. Iyuma batmalyaw no wish. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga. Tong kimba. No kun neksag. Chachiska. Topa na oto vokasa.
I believe that's everything.
Kakin cha nawabakaon. Bagwa siyang konti machit
It's weird that they don't have a unique alien language for that race. It's the same as the Karth?
Uh-huh.
Do you mind?
Yes?
Yeah, they have the same voices as these guys, the... whatever this race is called, I don't remember. I'm not gonna talk to Lower Terrace Citizen. Holden.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Who are you?
My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang.
So you work for Davik?
I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs.
Pretty open about what you do.
It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange.
Do you think Davik could get me off Terrace?
Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant. But even the Ebonhawk can't get off Taurus until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money. But even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes.
So you're the guy that put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
And I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Could you, remove that bounty?
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
You know, if you hire someone to kill Dia, it'll look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness.
Why am I even putting points into Persuade? I'll go talk to Dia and see if she can come up with the
You
credits.
can do that if you want, but I doubt she's got 200 credits. That's a lot, and she's just a working girl. But that's the breaks, right?
I'll be going now.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
So, we could help Dia by getting rid of the bounty if we give him 200 credits. I'll think about it. Not a really big fan of giving people my money. I like spending my money on important things, like Pazak cards. I love buying Pazak cards. Okay, well that was a whole lot of information gathering that gave us some decent information. Mission in Zalabar gave us some good information. So let's head this way. Is this the Hidden Beck base? Can I come in?
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak with him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
But maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies. Persuade doesn't fucking work.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're going to let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
We don't let new people in. But what if I could help? Okay, we're going to let you in now. It's very dark in here. Can I turn up the brightness any? Graphics. This up like a tiny bit. The hidden Becks are here. Before I go talk to Gadon, is there anything that I can pick up off the floor that nobody will miss? This one's locked.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have an option to unlock? Okay, fair enough.
What?
I need a rogue. That's what I need. Someone who can do some lock picking. Hello.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the Upper City about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra.
Isn't this guy blind?
If the Sith
How does he
thought
know
we
what
knew
we look
anything
like?
useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
I am not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took a prisoner.
Wait, Bastila's a slave? We need to find a freer then.
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
They still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Swoop race.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual Swoop Gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the Swoop race.
Can you help me with this? I've never swooped.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
So what are you proposing?
The Swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How the hell am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Well, I've met her before, actually. Where can I find her?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I've got some Sith uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
What do you want with the uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Yeah, sure. I don't really care about the disguise anyways.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Could I ask you some questions?
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
Is there something wrong with your eyes?
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars.
What do you mean? I mean, Mission told me, but you can tell me too.
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
But why start a war with the Becks?
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
I'll ask you something
Your
else.
time would...
You said you were having problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. Your
Is there any way off of this planet?
Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Terrace atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons, fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
Okay, so it sounds like the first thing we need to do is get the codes, and then convince Davik to give him his fast old ship, the Ebon Hawk. But before that, we need to rescue Bastila, so I'll be going now.
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
Alright, so we got the codes. We lost our disguise, but that's probably fine. And let's see if there's anyone else I can talk to. What about you?
You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got...
Okay. Got it. Don't talk to the bodyguard lady. She's mad. That's locked. And this one isn't locked. Free stuff for me. Take it. Anyone got a real name? No? Okay. Where's this music coming from? Sounds like there's a party going on, and I'm not invited. That makes me sad. Gonna do another quick save. You never know. Games can crash. Especially mediocre PC ports from 2006 or whenever this port came out. Alright, so we need to go to the Undercity to find Mission and Zalabar. But first, I get to test out my cool new improved flurry feats. Yep, sure did work. The Hidden Becks do not give a shit that these Black Vulcar people were like 10 feet away from their base.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamokapata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavol pa mulji kamana. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Big gun.
Rana no prata dongno sercha. Ichua penki. Watana wama mulera. Kenchunju bashak. No bule muli raji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Balamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Hello, I like your large gun.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadden keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Okay. See you around. Can I come? Lower City Apartments. Don't mind if I do.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Jiyokaku. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just crunky to patslimo. Chi itakanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Kinba noku nikset abog.
That's the plan.
Good work. Well, now that those two people are dead, let's explore the rest of this area and see if there's anything cool in here. The last apartments I
Time to rumble.
did stuff in had some new armor. Or you, Karth. I remember people's names. Speaking of Karth, the man has leveled up.
What?
So let's level him up. Let's see, so he's got awareness, which spots things, repairs, security, treat injury. I kind of want him to have good awareness so he can spot more mines on the ground. What kind of feat do we want? I mean, I'd kind of rather have Rapid Shot than Power Blast, but since he's already got Power Blast, maybe I can just give him more of that. What does this do? It adds 3 more damage and does not change the attack penalty. Yeah, take Improved Power Blast.
What?
So I don't have any explosive skill on any of my characters. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. So, how does disabling mines work? Wait, Karth. This guy has loot. How does disabling mines work? Do I need to have explosive skills for this? I assume.
Ready.
Can you shoot the mine? Apparently not. What if I quick save and have Karth walk into the frag mine? Yep, that did about what I expected it to do.
What?
It'll be fine. Walk it off. Got more grenades that I haven't been using. Maybe if I find a giant clump of enemies, I'll throw some grenades in there.
How'd you like that?
Okay, Karth. I'm gonna need you to, like, not run directly into the face of the person you're shooting. One of the advantages of having a gun is that you can shoot it from far away. More Black Vulkers. Gonna run up to him, stab him in the face. And these guys got loot. Guess not. Gas mine. I'm guessing there's no way for me to disable mines if I don't have demolition skill. This is an electronic personal message center, though it looks like it has been used in some time. There's one unread message on the system. Hey Alam, how's life on Terrace? I heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Did he at least leave hyperdrive behind to keep you company? I hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember what I taught you because you might need it. Terrace isn't like Alderaan. It can be dangerous there. Stay away from those sloop gangs and keep everything locked up in that old strongbox. Nobody's going to be bursting into that thing. Hope to hear from you soon, Uncle Louie. Okay, so he's got something in this cool strongbox. Can I get what's inside? Hey, Karth.
Ready? On it. Damn.
Impossible.
On it. Damn.
What?
Well, that's unfortunate. The strongbox is of particularly sturdy construction. The lock is a computerized touch panel that uses a password entry system. Because this box is an older off-planet model, there is no interface for you to try and slice the system. You have to figure out the password if you want to get inside. Okay. Is there a clue in here? If I try hyperdrive. We taught you to fire a blaster. Hold up. I didn't know I was going to be quizzed on this guy's life. Brother left Tatooine to become a miner. Hyperdrive's the pet. The uncle gave the blaster. Okay. Uncle, Alderaan. Easy. A blaster pistol and a Republic mod armor. I'm going to assume the blaster pistol is just the same as everything else, yeah, but... What about this Republic mod armor? Okay, 5 plus 4 instead of 5 plus 5, and it's also upgradable. Neither is anything that I don't really care about that currently. It's just worse than the Akani fiber armor that Karth is using. A quick save in case I die. Don't want to. Don't want to die. Going to break open a door by hitting it with a sword. Hey.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
I'm here to collect the bounty on your head, Selvin.
You're a fool if you think you can collect the price on my head. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Time to rumble.
She does some damage, and I killed her. Easy. She actually deserved it, because she's an assassin and she kills people. Unlike me, an assassin who doesn't kill people. Does she have any cool loot? It's got a scope and some stuff that I don't know what these do. What did I just get? Is equipable? I mean, the scope is an upgrade, obviously. Saves will +2, not usable by Wookiees. Okay. It's better than my current equipment, which is literally nothing. Guess I'll equip some energy shields and try to remember to use them. I do have a belt, which you can also wear. Just increase my saving throws a little. Once we're done in here, I can go collect that bounty that I just finished. I love making money by killing people. Yeah, let's go collect that bounty. I wonder how much I get. Hopefully, More than 100. Because I kind of spent all of my money on Pizak cards. Listen, if the game didn't want me to spend money on Pizak cards, they shouldn't let me buy them. Hello, Zax. I got a bounty I want to collect on. I want 400 credits for this job. She was kind of fucking hard to kill. Yeah, fine. Okay, thanks for the money. Now, I'm thinking that I've been wasting all of my points in Persuade. Like, my charisma is not good. Like, my charisma is 10. I don't know. I'm gonna keep shoving all of my points into Persuade, I think, and just hope that it ends up working out. But so far I've gotten a lot of failures. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for today. Next time, we're going to continue making our way through the lower city, try to make our way to the undercity, and meet up with Mission in Zalabar. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.